gear around for a minute, and it caught my eye. When things catch my eye, they catch my eye. They caught my eye, and what originally caught my eye was I like jogging suits. So I saw a lot of jogging suits, and then I started looking at the quality of the clothing. And I'm looking at the stitching, and I'm looking at
everything.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
right, yeah.
So I'm looking, I'm like, I don't see any flaws here. You know what I mean? And the material looks like it's a nice weight, and it's a nice, you know, the thickness is there. It's not something that I washed one time, and it's, you know what I mean? It's baby gap size. But no, so I like the gear, man. So I seen it, and then what really made me pay more attention was when I have a relationship with Mr. Yola. I seen Mr. Yola rocking it one time, and I think I seen Sean rocking it one time as well. So I'm like,
shout out to Yola.
Yeah, so I'm like, who's this Wolfpack, man? So
he gonna shout out Yola, shout out me neither.
He's in the building.
So in the building, man, we have Mr. Phil Kirby of Wolfpack Clothing, man. Give it up for my man.
What up with y'all family?
All right, so what's going on, man? So give us
the rundown, the how you got. No, we just want to know the rundown, how you got started, and what was your motivation to start a clothing line?
Well, I actually started, I was a young kid at first. I've been an artist all my life, and I always wanted to be an artist. I wanted to draw, but I didn't have any purpose of how I can go about incorporating it and people knowing about myself. So, I went on about it, trying to figure things out. Went to college for a second. Well, before college, I started a clothing brand called Hustle Equipment back in 1998 or 96. 96.
You've been around for a minute.
Yeah.
So you're another one of them older guys that look young.
Yeah.
All right,
it's been good to me, man. And then kind of like I was making T-shirts, and I'm like, well, hell, man, I can draw with this and go with this one and see what it does. Kind of put it on the streets, no results. Kept grinding, put it on the streets, no results. Then all of a sudden, I'm just like, here, I'm starting giving it away, giving to everybody. So once I start giving it out and stuff, you start seeing people wearing it, and it's kind of like picked up. I'm like, well, shit, I can do something with this. This is all right. Let's go ahead and go with this.
Yeah, watch the SAT.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse my language. But only problem I ever had was having someone manufacture for me, because like you said, Big Dog said the price was too high, and I really wasn't making a profit. So I was just kind of like just doing it, just be doing it as a hobby. So I kind of like cut it out for a while, got me a little job and stuff. So man, I can't do this working for somebody. I'm tired of doing this. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, let me start my brand back up, but I'm gonna try to call it a different name, because I just didn't really like Hustle Equipment. It was kind of like negative. It was like,
yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, let me kind of switch the name. So I take it with the name a little bit. Mainly I was still in college. I was up at JCC, went up there for a while, got my little degree. And I said, let me go back to college. I tried college at U of L. But I got up in there to get my, try to get my degree or whatever. They won't put me in meteorology. I'm like, man, this is crazy. I can't keep doing this. It's kind of hard. Yeah.
You'll be a weatherman.
Hard.
Temperature rise.
Was that your major?
Communication arts.
Okay. So how they drip you in the what is it?
Meteorology.
Meteorology.
Yeah, meteorologists. Like U of L, they want all the money. So, just try to stick me in some classes.
Is that what they recommended?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
For my courses, core courses or whatever you want to call it. But so I got out of college or whatever. I tried to get me a job as a graphic designer, and that's real tough to do that. Mm. So, I was putting in my application and stuff. We don't need anybody. You need some more experience. So I said, man, heck with this. I'm going to start my own company. So I created a Wolf. I'm like, I want to do something that pertains to family and strength, and, people run together. You got to have a team. So I want to create something. So I said, Wolf. I said, Wolf, 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 Wolf. I'm going on this like a couple of days. Wolf. I like wolves, And I said, Pax. That's it, Pax. So I started with Wolf, P-A-C at first. So I go do my research and check up on it. It's like, nah, everybody's got that, so I can't roll with that. P-A-C-K, nah, I can't roll with that. So I said, go with the X, because the X means multiples as a singular, as a plural. So I roll with Wolfpax. So I kind of had to try to get my little statement, mission statement together. I'm like, well, why am I calling this Wolfpax? I kind of tinker with it. It's like, well, you know, they represent family, they represent strength. And the iconic wolf that's howling means, you know, we all got to pray to something. So that's basically what he's doing. He's praying to a bird. He's got his family. They eat together. They sleep together. They roll together. So there we go. We got Wolfpax. So I kind of like made my first product, T-shirts or whatever, just drawing and putting it on the social media. Wasn't getting no response. I'm like, here we go with this again. We're starting back again. So I tinker with it some more, make some more shirts, throw them, put them out there. And I ended up running into a guy named Davin Anderson. Which,
shout out to Devin.
Shout out to Devin, you know. So I ended up making my first pieces, and I linked up with him and Young Hardy, 4100, Young Hardy. Shout out to Hardy. We got some clothes to him, and all of a sudden, I see on the social media, Hardy, he's taking a picture with the girl on, and his girlfriend, Miss Keys, she's rocking it from the back. So I'm like, man, it's all right. So immediately I started getting responses. More responses. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's get this. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. So
what year was this?
This is actually in 2017.
Okay.
So probably like 6 months after I started the brand, because I did it like in January. Started January. So yeah, so I got Hardy. Hardy was rocking clothes and stuff, and people starting to ask about it. And I'm like, you know, I need to make more product. Now I'm having problems keeping the product in versus holding on to it and having it. So, you know, I did my first fashion show with Davin down at the River Hotel down there? Right. We did our first show.
I think
I was there. Yeah,
I was there. You covered it.
That was. I think it was. No, I was at the swimsuit edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah, beast focus. Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, I kind of like we did that show, and I started getting more responses. People reaching out. Next thing you know, I'm starting to meet people that I don't even know, saying, "Hey, man, you got more clothes." But this year, the 2019 has been the most work I've been doing and getting more people to come on board. I've dealt with Chen Warren, her season. Not like I was telling her, you know, you need to kind of like get some people that's local stars and get them right together. And sure enough, their people will follow your brand. So
now look, I'm online, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I did earlier this year. I think I saw one of like the social media influencers, maybe it was a comedian or somebody that's popular on social media, was unwrapping something. Did you send somebody some clothing and they were unwrapping?
Oh yeah, my buddy from Wild and Out.
I saw that,
guy,
man.
John.
I see everything, man.
Yeah, shout out to my buddy Vernon, man. CBTB, man. He kind of like plugged me in with them guys, with that guy right there, and he's a real cool, funny guy. He's a little weird, but you know, I dealt with it at that moment, but. You know,
so what's the plan? You sent him out some clothing?
He actually came to Indiana and did a show. And Vernon was telling
Comedy Under the Bridge.
Yeah, comedy by the bridge.
By the bridge. I know it's one of my favorites.
Correct you now, correct you.
I knew something about it. You know, I seen it too.
Yeah. So Vernon got me out there. I'm like, oh, I'm going nuts. I'm already feeling like I'm reading a celebrity, real celebrity. I got excited a little bit. So don't tell nobody that. But I just told myself. But I made sure I had his size and gave it to him, and he's like, "Man, I really like it." You know, so I'm like, "You sure you like it?" He's like, "Yeah, I like it." I said, "Can you tell your face that?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine with that, man. I like it." So I've been trying to stay in touch with him too. Also, I got another guy named Grove Hero, which is in Memphis, Tennessee. They have a big following. This Young Dogs Camp. Him and Flameaholic. Y'all got to check them out on IG. They're very cool guys, and you know, intelligent, funny guys. And they just been rocking with me, showing me flow. Like, man, you need to get the stuff down here to Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm like, okay, I'll start doing that. So Tennessee is probably going to be the next place I kind of move at because they don't really have any gear stores down that way.
Right.
And probably another thing I'm going to do is probably open a flagship store, a Wolfpax store.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
So there's goals here.
Yeah, okay.
So currently now, what's in the Wolfpack lineup? I know there's the jogging suits, there's the sweatshirts. What's all in the lineup for Wolfpack?
Well, we've done work with a little bit of denim. We want to make sure we bring out some quality denim, but mostly the jogging outfits are a big hit. And we want to get more into T-shirts and underwear. We've done socks. We want to do hats. we just want to do everything. I don't know about shoes, but you know,
Right.
you never know. I didn't think I was gonna be here right now. So
Okay.
yeah, but the jogging suits are most likely the more popular. So we try to come out with different kinds, try to give people good quality. You know, we do have the double pockets on each side because I remember one time I was wearing, I don't know what brand I was wearing, but I had like $200 in my pocket. I sit down, like 5-10 minutes later, I'm looking around like, where the hell's my money? I can't find it.
Yeah.
I said, man, I was sad for like 2 weeks over $200. So
that double pocket's a good idea.
Yeah.
Look, if I don't have a zipper, I don't put anything in the pockets of a jogging pants because you lose it.
Yeah,
You definitely lose it.
Your car get it.
Yeah. I don't mind the car getting it. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else getting it is the thing, man. So you're coming into the denim, man. If you get into the underwear, that will excite me, right? I just think because, like, as men, I like underwear. So I'm like, it's like quality underwear.
Okay.
So like, I don't just like Fruit of the Loom or whatever, because I think as men, like women have their Victoria's Secret thing they do or whatever, and as men, we need a nice soft. But I'm saying like the material, like a nice soft cotton, something with a nice thickness to it. You know what I mean? That fits right. Because I can buy. Currently, I've been buying like the Ralph Lauren's and the Dillard's. Dillard's has a brand that they carry. What's it, Armani or
Armani Exchange.
Yeah. So and it's just because the fit.
Okay, yeah.
Because
fit.
I like it tight. Yeah, I like the boxer with the brief, but I still like it tight around, not skin tight, but tight around my leg. I don't like it to be loose around my leg,
right.
And it's hard to find a brand that'll give you that thickness that still fits properly, still soft.
To be honest with you, that's probably what I'm gonna go roll with because that's what I like. I don't like the brief type ordeal or the boxer type ordeal. I want the thick quality where someone's getting their money worth. That's what it really boils down to. Because the brand wants to do. I want to make quality product for everybody. So if I give you to you for a cheap price for good quality and you don't like it, then I feel like you're. don't want to say hating, but you're not.
Yeah. You want to like you're getting your money's worth when you're money. Like 50 is the first person I saw endorse an underwear brand, right? And he had the Frigo, so I'm in underwear, so I'm checking them out, right? I'm looking at them, and what I liked about them was they had a pocket underneath the frontal, right? Where I guess he got the idea. I don't know if it's his idea, but the idea was you can stash something in this little pocket under the thing, right? And they were cool, but they were like $35. I'm like, man, I'm not paying $35 for one pair of underwear. Right?
They just kind of turn your head off. Right?
So, and I don't think it was his brand. I think he was just endorsing. You know, he give him a deal to be an ambassador for somebody's brand. He may have received a stock option or some type of incentive for doing it. But yeah, they were expensive, man. They were like $25 to $35 for one pair.
Wow.
And I'm like, come on, man. These 3-pack, I can roll with that, but one pair.
Knowing dang well they getting their money's worth.
Yeah.
They just robbing the game. So y'all got to bring it back to the city because, you know, we hungry too, and we have ambitions, and we want to make good stuff out here. And just to keep giving money to those people out there, the best breakthrough for us was when the Gucci situation came.
Yeah.
And they was like,
it was long overdue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of make us a little bit more popular, you know what I mean, as far as the brand awareness.
Okay, so are there any hats?
No, we haven't did any hats yet. I've been tinkering with them, making samples and looking at them. And like you said, man, them guys is making them hats so small, like I can barely get my head in. I got a big head, you know what I mean? So I need a little room in this thing, you know. But yeah, I see you like hats, huh?
Yeah, I like hats. Cause I'm with bald, man, so I like to rock a nice hat.
You did good because I ain't pulling my hat out, so we cool with that.
Hey, so from the business side, tell the listeners about, and I know you don't want to reveal all your strategy, but as far as securing distributors or manufacturers, how's that process when it comes to manufacturing clothing?
Well, I've been dealing with my guy for 2 years, and it's like we're married. You know, I'm talking to him 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning when I know I got to get up and be somewhere. But I still deal with him. I keep a good relationship with the guy. But I met him in Vegas, and because I went to one of those trade shows, which any brand should always go to learn the experience of what you can see. And, it's everything you need out there. manufacturers, retailers, purchase people, they buy you stuff. Matter of fact, that's where Fubu made it at. He went to that Vegas place and got him a little booth out there, and he just blew up like it wasn't open. On top of LL Cool J too, but I'm in my manufacturing down there, and I got in touch with him. I was real skeptical about giving him my money at first, so I kind of like gave him a little bit. Here, let me see what this does. If he's gonna send it back. Now we up to hundreds of volumes of product, and we still do business to this day. But he's my best friend, other than my girl.
Okay. So he manufactured, or he gets clothing manufactured for you?
Yeah, he's a manufacturer in Pakistan.
Okay.
So, what I've talked to him recently is, because I haven't been able to keep product in. So he's like, man, why don't you just start getting everything made here as much as you can, and we'll just dock it down there at the factory. And then once you want to order something, we'll send it in 4 days versus four weeks. I'm like, that makes more sense. So I'm still learning the business, but I think we'll get there by 2020.
I think you found a nice quality manufacturer, because he's doing a great job with the clothing.
It was pretty rough, bro, because I was thinking about finding him 2 or 3 times. Like you said, he's making clothes real small, and he wasn't doing what I was asking at first, but
you got to play around with it and get the right fit or get the right.
Yeah, I told him, I said, man, you want to keep on getting this bankroll, buddy.
Right.
You about to be cut off. So he hurried up and fixed it real quick. So
okay, so when you're starting a clothing line, explain to people about finding the target demographic.
It's kind of like you really got to kind of like I don't want to say research, but you got to kind of like get yourself out there and try to figure out your target market, because I didn't know who I could sell Wolfpack to. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to feel thuggish, right. But at the same time, I wanted to feel like professional people that are out here doing business. So like Under Armour brand, but how you find your target market out there, just go out there and do what you can. Like, here, give something to somebody and see how they like it. And it kind of like just takes off on its own. Word of mouth. Good stuff, yeah. Word of mouth is always the best.
So with Wolfpack, what have you found to be your target demographic? Who responds to Wolfpack, or who's purchasing Wolfpack?
Well, I got from 17 to maybe 44 years of age, black and white, Mexicans, all of them, they love it. Okay. So this kind of like, I'm glad I hit that target market, because I didn't just want to have a certain people wearing my brand, you know what I mean? I want it for everybody. So I just try to stay with those designs and work it like that, so everybody's able to rock it. Whether, like, I eventually want to get into suits and hats and, just young professional people, right, that run in a team of packs of wolves that we run in packs. That's one of my hashtags, because like you can't do it by yourself. You got to have someone. Yeah. You got to have a good team in order to be successful, and that's what the brand represents.
And look, man, I think I noticed when it comes to clothing designers, when it comes to African American ownership, there's a void of it. There's an abundance of it in hip hop clothing. When we start to get into the professional wear, or the suits, or business wear,
casual and stuff like
in that area, if we are, it's someone like Michael Strahan. It's not I'm buy Michael Strahan suits, right? But
Steve Harvey.
But I don't think those are. Steve Harvey did for a while. He kind of went too churchy for me, traditional church. Yeah, so I don't think there's a for that demographic for 17 or 44 or 45. That's someone that's in touch with the times and the culture now. We don't really have anything to represent that. So I would like to see you and other people get off into that lane, man.
Big love, your collaboration.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, I love working with guys like him. When I first met Big L, man, Big Love, man, he welcomed me with open arms. You know what I mean? He's a good guy. So we talk every now and again, and we just keep it moving. And I like how he moves, man. And then bringing his daughter in, that represents Wolfpack. Like, pass off the legacy. Division I genes is the best DNA you can raise your kids up to be. Like, you want them to be the best.
Yeah. The Wolves do running backs, huh?
Yeah, right.
I never thought about when the Wolf is howling at the moon, like you said, they're praying to someone above or whatever. I never thought about it like that, but yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's a dope slogan, dope, concept. So what do you have
going on now? Like, you know, what is your projection? Like, what do you got coming up, rather?
Like I said, I'm trying to come back out with the denim. I want to do the denim jeans and work with those more, like more socks and, like you said, more underwear. Probably by the summertime, I'll have denim jean outfits and more T-shirts and underwear and socks. That's everything.
So where can they reach out to you to get some of this Wolfpack gear?
You can catch me on social media at Wolfpack17 on Instagram and Facebook. You can catch me on my webpage, www.wolfpack18.com. And you can catch me at DBA Coutures on Papa Level Road. You can catch me at Soul Man right there on Broadway. You can catch me at Michael J's on Berry Avenue. Those are the ones that support me.
Any shows and stuff that you got coming real quick? Any shows that you got coming
most
up?
Definitely. I got Davin coming up. We got a show coming up for the spring wear. Yeah.
All right, so people be on the lookout for Wolfpack clothing, man.
Tonight we got going on tonight. The Virtue is going on the 28th. It's the Wolfpack meet and greet. I want everybody that has businesses to come on out, DJs, everybody, promoters. Y'all come out and support us, man. We want to meet y'all.
So tonight, Virtue the venue from 6 to 8?
6 to 9.
6 to 9.
Yeah.
How much out there, man?
Got good comedy, a fashion show, and we got live rappers from there.
All right, check it out, people. I want to thank Mr. Phil Kirby. I want to thank Raymond Payne, his daughter Angel Payne, for dropping by the studio today. You can catch us every Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. on 106.3 FM, people. Urban Voices Radio, and
yeah.
That was a good show. I like you guys.
I apologize to both for being late. I really do apologize. I was trying to get here as quick